I've been streaming a lot, and when I say a lot, I mean a lot. I've played solo queue, I've played roguelikes, I got drunk playing Mario Kart, I've read scary stories, and recently I blended every chicken sandwich together to see what the supreme chicken sandwich would taste like. But no matter what I tend to stream, there's always one question asked by one person or another. A question so deep that it'll make Aristotle turn in his grave. A question with so much power and magnitude that if you were to climb the stairway to heaven right now, God himself would go, And that question, of course, is... where's the League of Legends? And I've thought about it a lot. I mean, I do love the game. I play the hell out of it off stream. Whether it be playing ARAMs or flex queuing with my close group of friends, League of Legends is by far my favorite video game, and no, this is not a hostage situation. But why don't I stream it often? Well, the answer to that is actually a little bit deeper than you might think. You see, 99% of League of Legends content is primarily focused on one thing: ranked, which in and of is a defining factor in why a lot of people even enjoy this game. It can be challengers doing iron to rank 1 streams, or insanely gifted professional players going at it in LCK, or even impressive scientific feats like getting a bunch of monkeys to sit on computers all day, making them battle against each other and calling it LCS. That's a little mean. Whatever it is, there's something in the water that makes people enjoy high-ranked competitive streams. And I myself am included. My most watched streamers of last year were Tyler1 and TF Blade, so you know ya boy enjoys some high-quality solo queue content. But, and it's a huge but, I myself, for a lot of reasons that I'm going to get into during this video, do not enjoy playing solo queue. And if you yourself are an alpha ranked enjoyer, that is awesome, and I applaud you for it. But I am not. I started playing League of Legends the same way that 90% of us started playing it. A group of masked men came up and kidnapped me in a white van, and then forced me to play it at knife point if I ever wanted to see my family again, and now I can't leave. But honestly, friends dragging me into this game and playing together and teaching me the game is a really big part of why I even stuck around in the first place. And it's a huge reason as to why I play the game today. I love playing this game with my friends. I enjoy coming up with silly team comps or building stupid items or trying new champions or even tryharding in flex queue as a somewhat cohesive unit to go against another somewhat cohesive unit. But all of these things that make the game fun for me are not only negated in solo queue, but somehow reversed. I'll explain. The most basic reason, and I guess a good starting point here, would be teammates. With your friends, the game is fun because you're all on the same page. Hey, yo, Scuttle spawned. Would you like to help me out? Sure thing, bro. Hey, I'm ganking top. Do you want to try to get a kill? Okay, let's do it. Hey, yo, rotate to dragon? Let's go. But then, when you play solo queue, it's more like, hey, yo, Scuttle spawned. Would you like to help me out? Look here, you dog shit bitch. Don't you understand that I have to CS? I have over 6,000 games on this champion, and I know that if I don't get precisely 47 CS in the next 2 minutes, my first back isn't going to be enough gold to buy my item. And if I don't get that item, then our chances of winning are going to be severely dampened because I'm helping you get a Scuttle Crab. So no, I'm not gonna rotate for the Scuttle. Figure it out yourself, you stank bitch. Also, you're welcome for the carry.
First blood. An ally is disconnected.
And even in the few games where your teammates aren't flaming each other like rival houses in Romeo and Juliet, the fact that this team-based game has put so much importance on the mode with no team is shocking. What's supposed to be a battle of wits of 5 people trying to go against 5 people and working together turns into just crossing your fingers and hoping to God that your teammates can muster the patience to stay in the same game for longer than 13 minutes before rage quitting and then calling you a dog. And oftentimes that'll happen, and there is nothing you can do about it. I know that this is a very specific instance and not a realistic interpretation of solo queue as a whole, but on Monday, I tried to stream League of Legends against my better judgment, and I got 3 enters in a row. A Teemo who flashed into the enemy team and used barrier because he lost lane, a Yone who followed me around and tried to take all of my camps because he got destroyed by a Yasuo, and a Katarina who AFK'd 15 minutes in and stayed at the fountain BMing because she wanted to preserve her KDA. And realistically speaking, there is nothing that I could have done to change the situation at hand. And simply because of the luck of the draw, I was forced to spend 2 hours of my life with all 400 of you that were watching waiting for these games to end. And I don't know about you guys, but for me, spending the majority of my time in game practically begging my mid laner to not disconnect because they're having a bad day isn't really my idea of fun. Very obviously tilted, I went over to my Twitter at ScoochLol and I asked everyone how to deal with solo queue tilts because obviously it got to me after 7.5 hours of bad games. And you want to know what I got? A challenger Jhin main by the name of I Keep It Taco said, "Dude, just wait till you get used to it," and your normal response becomes, "Oh well, today we only got 2 enters / AFK, so that's a dub on the day." A challenger Zed main by the name of Red Mercy said, "Only 5? That sounds like a good day to me." And a challenger Kindred main by the name of Forest Within said, and I quote, "Dog shit piss game if you take it seriously nowadays." I love you, Forrest. And that's just 3 out of the 150 comments I got on Twitter, which all basically said, hey, / full mute everyone at the start of the game and it becomes a lot better, or B, just focus on your gameplay and try to improve. To which I have 2 counterpoints. A, if the general consensus is to just start the game and mute your team in the team game, you are quite literally negating what the game stands for in the first place. It's like going to an all-you-can-eat buffet while dieting. What are you doing there, bud? And B, focusing on your gameplay, yes, it's a great way to improve. Focus on CS, focus on solo kills, focus on map pressure, focus on towers or objectives, that's all fine. But wait a second, it's pretty hard to learn from your mistakes and improve at the game because your mid laner rage quit 5 minutes in and now you're playing a 4v5. So that objective control you were gonna practice this game is now out the window because you are outnumbered because your Katarina had a bad day. And I know all of this sounds kind of salty, and it leads me to the final point of the video, which is gonna sound negative at first, but hear me out. I strongly believe, for one reason or another, that we as a community put too much emphasis on the importance of solo queue, which is a pretty depressing sentiment because the majority of the people who play solo queue only talk about how much they hate it. I don't know when the world decided that what defined you as a player was your ability to grit your teeth and get through 250 plus bad experiences to get a golden border or a platinum border or a diamond border. And honestly, I feel like we have to start making a very important distinction. That your rank does not and will never define you as a player. Yes, diamond players are better than gold players, platinum players are better than silver players, and the list goes on. But at the end of the day, the majority of the people who are high ranked because they enjoy the game mode enough to grit their teeth and take the bad experiences and learn from what comes their way. It's still very impressive to be diamond in League of Legends, and if you are, I salute you, that's awesome. But I also respect the shit out of you if you like just playing ARAMs with your friends after a long day out, or if you only play normals and rush Duskblade on Nami, or if you just enjoy queuing into bot games to see how many kills you can get. As long as you're having fun in League of Legends, that's literally all that matters. And I think, just from looking at the comments that people say, the constant jokes and slander about the game, that we as a community need to start having a lot more fun. Which leads me back to the start of this video. Why don't I stream League of Legends often? Because the ranked solo queue experience is not an experience that I myself enjoy personally. I'd rather play some shitty games like Baylands Wonderworld, or revisit Mortal Kombat 4, or make a weird-ass chicken sandwich with my hot girlfriend. Does that mean I won't stream League of Legends ever? No, of course not. I'll still try, and I'll still play some solo queue every now and again because I know you guys enjoy it. And I know with enough practice and patience, I'll be able to do what I Keep It Taco said and basically build up the skin I need to enjoy the game whether or not my mid laner disconnected the first 5 minutes in. So if you're new to my stream and haven't checked it out yet, I highly suggest that you do. I do a lot of stuff on there, and I'm going to continue to do my best to grow and improve. We're about to break 1,000 subs on there, which is fucking insane to me, and I can't wait to continue experimenting with content with you guys. But if you show up to my stream with one question in mind, where is the League of Legends? Just remember one thing, that sometimes instead of solo queue, I'd rather stick my head into my ass and suck so hard that my body turns inside out. Thank you guys for watching the video, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Hey, if this is your first video watching on the channel, please subscribe. It'll really help us out if you do, and if you already are subscribed to the channel, leave a comment, leave a like. Go check out my stream because soon. Goodbye.